Okay, I'm gonna show you the update for the characters. So you wanted me to make them more with more character, I guess. And before they had this, I'm gonna show you the old look, um, so that you can see the difference. So before we had this pretty generic character that only has those eyes and didn't have any mouth. And you wanted me to have the faces, the interchangeable faces. So what I did is I modified a little bit of the model, both the character, the civilian and the zombie, and I added these 2D elements on top of the face, so that you can, on top of the head, so that you can, we can have this different looks on their faces. And basically, these guys are right now using the same sprites. Remember the same sprites that I made a while back with one of the first tests of the game. So we can pretty much make as many as we want, as many features, eyes and mouths for both zombies and civilians and captains or whatever, and they will work the same. So I'm going to show you how it looks, and I'm going to cycle through some of the random generation main menu. So right now we have the face attaching to the bones so that you can see, they move and they animate with the character. Um, so they kept the same features that you liked on the 2D versions, and if you want, I can add more sprites for mouths and eyes if you want. So we can have as many combinations as we want. Um, so the randomizing still works. I had to modify the models a little bit because the zombie had like this holes on the eyes and the mouth, but now it's just like flat so that it doesn't look weird with the 2D face. Um, Also, the captains and soldiers work the same way. I guess we can also have different set of eyes and mouths for captains since they're basically the bad guys. So maybe you want them to look more menacing and the humans to look frightened. But yeah, so I wanted to try this first instead of completely remake the characters just because it will take more time. And this way it still fits the theme and the look since the game is 3D and these characters are 3D. The ones you sent me on the image are pretty much just flat planes moving in a 3D space, which looks a little bit weird. But yeah, so the other thing I changed to make them look more like appealing or interesting or to make them pop was to create this cartoon shader. And before they had like this simple shading, and I'll show you in an image comparison between the two of them. But now they have this toon shader, which is basically just a flat color, whichever color we want, and this kind of anime style shadow. It's just a simple shadow there. Um, and we can also add a rim light or an outline to make them pop even more. So yeah, that's the work done for these characters, and I'm going to show you now the screen, the main menu screen with these new characters to for you to review, and I'm also going to show you how they look before and after. So yeah, okay, this is how they look on the actual main menu, and as you can see, I kept the same positions and rotations that you previously agreed on, and now the characters obviously pop way more because of the shader, in the new faces. And again, every time you start the new game, it it randomizes both the faces and the general look. Um, so yeah, let me know what you think about these new changes and if we're good to go to start working on the UI.